This is a video I meant to do for a while. My updated complete CD collection. You're gonna see a lot of 60s and 70s compilations, but I have gotten so many CDs that I may not even be able to open this drawer. They're sitting right here. Sure. This is. Oh yeah, that's why. Alright, I guess we'll just start with what's on top because I really can't do this in order. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. This is one of Elton John's best albums. This is my favorite of his albums. You know, it's got a lot of his greatest hits on here. Benny and the Jets, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, of course, Candle in the Wind, Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting. Just so many great ones. I love the song Social Disease. That's one of my favorites. Underrated song by him. Great album. Absolutely love that album. Bruce Springsteen's greatest hits. It's Bruce Springsteen. It's his greatest hits. Love it. Love Bruce. You're the boss for a reason. Electric Light Orchestra, The Essential Collection. You know, this is a very underrated band. Like, of course, people of the time remember them, but now people don't really remember them. It's just like, oh, the guys who did Mr. Blue Sky, if you do. And it's like, well, yeah, that's a great song. But people underestimate how brilliant these people were, the different instruments they did. So unique and brilliant. Honestly, some amazing music, and you should check them out. Nirvana, Nevermind. Kids, look away. Look away. Sorry, the cat. It's out of here. Alright, thank you. Come again. Billy Joel, Glass Houses. I got this and The Stranger off of Amazon for about $3 a piece. Yeah, great deal. They're $3 each, so, and these are Billy Joel's best albums. You know, you got Only the Good Die Young, which is fantastic. I love the art on this album. I always love this cover. I almost want to like paint that or something because it's just so good. I love that cover. I don't know why. Duran Duran Rio. Hungry Like a Wolf, man. It's on this album. You know, I don't know. I haven't listened to a lot of their stuff. I just know them for Hungry Like a Wolf, and I thought, I'll buy that album just for that. The very best of John Denver, because you need some John Denver in your life. I do listen to a lot of genres, so you'll see like some soul, you'll see rap, you'll see so much different variety. You'll see country in here, but you know, just keep in mind that I don't just listen to one genre of music. Very best of Daryl Hall and John Oates, because they make my dreams come true. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sorry. Jim Croce. Man, this guy is so depressing. The very best of his stuff, though. He's such a talented songwriter. Rest in peace, man. Best of Alabama. Love Alabama. So, John Horton. I don't know why I picked this up. His music's kind of way too somber for me, honestly. It's still good music, though. I haven't listened to this, but I just got this. You see a lot of CDs actually that I haven't listened to in here because I have so many now that I literally can't remember what tracks are on what album anymore. I don't even really listen to CDs that often. You know, very best of Johnny Cash. I love Johnny Cash. Enough said. Stevie Wonder, the Ultimate Collection, the Definitive Collection. Stevie Wonder is a wonder. It's not, it's kind of a pun, but at the same time, he really is. There are so many beats that he created within his songs that rap artists are now using today or ripping off or doing imitations of and so many things like that. And he's really an artist that's not given credit for everything he did for music history. I absolutely love Stevie Wonder. You need more respect. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou soundtrack. Yeah, you'll see a few soundtracks in here. I think this is one of the best Coen Brothers films. The very best of the Cars. Because they're just what I needed! Metallica, Kill Them All! Metallica, Ride That Lightning. Metallica, Justice for All. One of the most famous album covers of all time right there with the Lady Justice. Metallica, Masters of a Puppet. That's a great album, honestly. I love Masters of a Puppet. Fleetwood Mac's Greatest Hits. Because who doesn't love some Fleetwood Mac? Joan Jett and the Blackhearts Greatest Hits. Because I like her. I don't know. She's got some good songs. Dr. Hook's Greatest Hits. Here, I'm going to have to start stacking my CDs somewhere else. The Doors' first album, because you can never get enough of The Doors. The Best of Simon and Garfunkel. Garfunkel. You know? Garfunkel. I actually saw these guys in concert. The Stevie Miller Band Greatest Hits 1979 to 1978, and this is their only greatest hits, really. That's the ones they always play in concert anyways. I know, because I actually went to one of their concerts. Absolutely great concert, honestly. I love seeing them. Jimi Hendrix, live at Woodstock. I will say, though, that concert was great, but the guy they had out there, like, as, you know, every band, they usually have, like, a guy who comes out and performs for a little bit before the main band comes out. The guy they had out before the main band was terrible. Like, he looked like he was going to have a heart attack, and he was, like, playing country songs, and it was, like, it was just weird. The Best of the Doobie Brothers, because you can never have enough Doobie Brothers in your life. The Lanham Brothers Band, a decade of hits. Some of these have such weird names that I want to keep calling them greatest hits, but not all these are greatest hits. The Very Best of the Beach Boys, Sounds of Summer. Love the Beach Boys. The Best of Canvas, because carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. When you're weary, head to rest. Don't you cry no more. You're welcome. Kiss, this is Greatest Hits. Poison, Icon Collection. Grand Funk Railroad, Icon Collection. The Who, Icon Collection. Cat Stevens, Icon Collection. Bob Seger's Greatest Hits, Icon Collection. Hamilton soundtrack, which, yeah. Honestly, I like listening to the Hamilton soundtrack outside of watching it as a film. Because when you watch it as a film, like, you really have a hard time paying attention to the lyrics. It's really hard because they're like rapping it, and it's a lot better when you're listening to it because you can stop it or you can go, oh, that was what they were trying to say. Because when you have earbuds in, you know, that's the only sound you're hearing. You're not hearing the sounds of other things going on in the film, or also trying to pay attention to other things too. So I prefer listening to it as a soundtrack than watching it as a film. And before anyone says it's not a film, if it's going to play in theaters, I'm going to judge it as a film. And it was going to play in theaters, and it just ended up going Disney Plus. The Main Faces of Pink Floyd. Love Pink Floyd. Bon Jovi's Greatest Hits, because never heard of Bon Jovi. The Eagles' Greatest Hits Volume 1 and 2. Queen's Platinum Collection. These are some of my best things I own, honestly, in terms of CDs. All right, here's where we get into the bonkers stuff. Pure 60 Soul. You're going to see a lot of these compilations. 60s Revolution. In fact, now when I see these at the store, I want to pick them up. But I'm not sure which ones I already have because I have so many like these. Pure 60 Soul's favorites. 70s Funky Fever. 70s Smooth Soul. The 70s Millennium Collection. The Sounds of the 70s, 1977. 70s Disco Party. Sounds of the 70s, 1968 to 1977. I have so many of these. These are not all of them, too. Sweet Soul of the 70s, I Love Music. Sweet Soul of the 70s. 70s Boogie Nights. So here's a fun story for you. I had to go get a new phone. I don't know why, but my cell phone would not turn on one day, and the people at the phone store couldn't tell me what happened. And so none of my music on my phone was backed up to like a cloud or a flash drive, so I can just keep it. No, my music got erased. So I had about 4,000 songs, and considering most of these songs came from these albums, I have no idea which songs are on my phone right now or are not. I've had a hard time transferring them, and I have so many songs that I think it would just be impossible. Over 4,000 songs. Yeah, I listen to a lot of stuff. Al Green, the Best of Al Green Millennium Collection. That's nice. The 4 seasons of Gold Vault of Hits. Marlon Gavin's Love Songs. Weird Al Yankovic's Off the Deep End. Romancing the 70s, I Love You. I don't even know why I have some of these or where I even got some of these. I have so many freaking like 70s and disco things. Sweet Soul of the 70s. Soul Connections. 70s Hits Parade. Take a shot every time I say 60s or 70s. Abbey Road is the Beatles. I actually need to get more Beatles albums. I should have them all. The Essential Michael Jackson Collection, because Michael Jackson. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. Despite the fact that I have this and not Volume 2, I prefer Volume 2 soundtrack, honestly. Just has a lot more artists I actually like. Neil Diamond's all-time greatest hits. Randy Travis, biggest inspiration hits of 3 Wooden Crosses. Oh, yeah, alright, I'm gonna have to. Let's have. Oh, crap. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna have to. Oh, crap. Just things falling over everywhere. Sorry about that, guys. Luckily, nothing's damaged from what I can tell, but just it's annoying that everything's falling over at the moment. Sorry, guys. This is what happens when you're unprepared to film a video like this, and then you just life starts falling apart on you. Okay, so that is good now. Everything's good. Everything's good. Okay, everything's good. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, everything's picked up. Okay, we talked about Neil Diamond. Aladdin soundtrack, the good Aladdin soundtrack. Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Mix Volume 1. This is like the music from the animated series, which a lot of it was actually the ones used in the film. Michael Bublé, To Be Loved. To Be Loved. Legends. Which this just has like a lot of Legends plugged in, which just has like Jimi Hendrix, Cream, The Doors, Elvis, Creedence Clearwater, The Who, Big Brothers, and the Holding Company. Just a lot of big people. Bob Dylan, just a lot of classic people that will have music that will be remembered decades onward. Soul Story. Classic 80s 18 gotta have hits. I don't think I've listened to this at all, by the way. And I think most of this stuff I own in other collections. Ron Williams Alive at the Met. I actually got this off Amazon. $3. Stand-up album with Ron Williams. Rest in peace. The Eagles' Hell Freezes Over. Tupac's greatest hits. That's right. Will Smith's Big Willie Style. Elvis' number 1. 30 hits. Ultimate Frank Sinatra. A Jolly Christmas from Frank Sinatra. Elvis's Gospel Ultimate Collection. Smash Mouth's first album, which is Smash Mouth. White Christmas soundtrack. Bee Gees. Spirits Having Follow. Sounds of the 80s, 1981. I guess there's like one for each decade, but they didn't have them soon. Elvis's Country Christmas with Elvis. You can't have Christmas without Elvis. You can't have a jolly Christmas without Frank Sinatra. So that's everything. Yeah, I have one too many just like compilations of 60s and soul music. Like, seriously, this is too much. I'm tempted to put all these away and just count them, but at the same time, I want to have mental sanity because I have school tomorrow, and so like I want my brain to be able to work and pay attention to what's happening, and I don't think it's gonna happen that way if I'm gonna have to sit there and do that thing that I do, thing that I do. So this, So, yeah, I have a pretty large CD collection, I know. Pretty large. Here's the thing. People do not collect CDs as often. They're very cheap. That's why you should probably get them now. Because if they stop making them, you're not going to be able to get them as much as you'd like to anyways. They don't make VHS tapes, but VHS tapes, for the most part, are readily available. When you go to Goodwill, you can go buy a VHS tape for $1. But there are going to be some that are just not going to come around or just go out of print. And especially when we're dealing with licensed music, that's going to be a big issue. So my advice to you right now, if you have music that you want to own in CD, do it now. Now is the time to do it. Do it. Like Palpatine would say. So, yeah, I absolutely love owning CDs. Here's the thing. I get why CDs are dying. They are dying for a good reason. My thought on it is this. Vinyl died. Everybody didn't like vinyl for a while. And they said CDs are better. Get it out of here. Vinyls have come back, which is true. Vinyls have come back. And that's a great thing because vinyls are good quality. Really good quality. And, if you want a physical way of listening to things and you want to collect music, you're going to do it through vinyl. Well, that's what people have done, right? So when you go to, when you go to vinyl, those are going to be people who collect music. The idea of why CDs got so popular is really because people could listen to it in their car. And now, that's what digital music's for, right? And you could just digitally put all the music on your phone, or buy it on your phone, And that's also, there's the convenience factor of, you don't have to buy an album, pay $20 for an album just for one song. You just buy that one song, it's $1, then you go listen to it in your car whenever you want. Well, that's why, so the people who would buy CDs aren't buying them anymore because basically they can't listen to, because it's just easier and cheaper to listen to it in your car digitally than actually pop in a CD. Heck, there are cars being made today without CD slots for this reason, and so all of it, all and so like it's set up to connect to your phone and everything. And so if you're gonna get music physically and you're gonna own it physically, you want the CDs. Is what it used to be, but now it's like no, the people who collect music want the records, not the CDs. And there's a lot more music collectors than the term, and in terms of people who collect music compared to people who collect like physical copies of movies. And so they want the records. Records is what they bought, and so that's great. That's what happens, and so that's what we see happen. I think that's fantastic. But I just think that's where the market's at. And so CDs are just going to go away because really they're a useless piece of technology. And not to say like they have no value. I like having them because I don't always want to put in a record and deal with all that. Sometimes I just want to put in a CD. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. So I think that's where we're at. I think if that makes sense to you, let me know. But I have records too. I just don't have very many. I have Kiss, Destroyer. I have America's Greatest Hits. Or is America or American? I can't remember. Sound of Music on vinyl, and then there's one other one. I can't remember. I don't even listen to it that often. That's probably why. I think there was also a Christmas album. I have a lot of Christmas music. Because Christmas music is actually, kind of like, I don't know. I feel like, to me, what makes me think Christmas is the music, not so much the holiday movies and stuff. Because, the holiday movies, kind of, a lot of these haven't been around for as long. Like Christmas Story, Christmas Vacation, these are things that have not been around that long compared to, like, a lot of these holiday songs. I think the specials are second to the music. But anyways, I'm going to wrap up this video. I'm just rambling.